I am Marianne Vos. Welcome to the Voxwomen cycling show.
Coming up in the show, we bring you the action from the Tour of Yorkshire and the Tour of Chingming Island. We catch up with Canyon SRAM's Tiffany Cromwell. Silence Pro Cycling meet us for a game of Truth or Dare. But first, we head to California for the Amgen Breakaway from Heart Disease women's race empowered with SRAM.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful Lake Tahoe. This month we're coming to you straight from the Tour of California, and Voxwomen are here to bring you all the racing action and a unique look behind the scenes as well.
One rider who has her eye on Stage 2's team time trial is Tiffany Cromwell of CANYON SRAM, who we caught up with earlier at London's Rafa Cafe.
So I came through cycling in a talent search program back when I was 13 through school, got sort of tested and they thought, oh, you could be good at cycling. So I got invited to try at the velodrome first, did a couple sessions there, then was put on a VO2 max test in the lab and they're invited to do the program, and yeah, the rest is history. 2009 was probably my first breakthrough year and I won a stage of Route de France. It was a time trial, and I remember because I beat Inio Thunberg in time trial, and even I was surprised, I was like, what, I won? For advice, I think always take advice from people, never be afraid to ask questions, make the most of having the opportunity to, if you do like now, like you have the development team, the Australian team, and like I went and raced them in Spain, for example, to have that opportunity to race with professionals, some of the top girls, learn as much as you can. Monaco is a pretty crazy place to live, and all through the Côte d'Azur. About it, yeah, sure, you got the super yachts, the supercars, the glitz and the glamour, and there is all that. There's like the crazy party life too, but we're there because we're sports people. Like I'm there because I'm a sports person. I'm there for the weather. I'm there for the amazing training. Coming from Australia, I want the sun. I can't live somewhere grey. Fashion is definitely it's a part of my life because I did study fashion after I finished school, and it's something I still have ambitions to go back into, and I've always sort of dabbled in it from side to side, from my freelance designing to, I love piecing together outfits, but for me it's one of my ways to let off my creative flair and to sort of express my personality more. And when I first saw the CANYON SRAM kit by Rafa, I was super excited, because the last few years with the teams I've been in, we have had very artistic kits, which I've also loved, but it's just been lacking that punch of colour, and I love the colour aspect. So I think it's super cool, it's super edgy, everyone loves it as well, and just the way it pieces together with all the, from the bike to the helmets to the glasses to the kit, it's my favourite kit for sure. And sometimes you go through seasons, you're like, oh, I'm bored of wearing this, I want to wear something different. That one, you get to have that, so that's a good thing. So every day I put it on, like, yeah, this is cool.
While all eyes here are focused on the Tour of California, earlier this month some world-class racing has been happening elsewhere. Let's take a look.
We are here for the Women's Tour of Yorkshire here in Otley. This race is important because it's showing equal status as the men. I can't believe we have a UCI race here in Britain, which is so exciting. And of course everyone is speaking about the prize money and how big it is. I've never seen a race like it.
I'm predicting a really tough and aggressive race. It looks like the course has some tough climbs on it, so hopefully that'll play a part, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
The second ASDA Tour of Yorkshire women's race ran from the small town of Otley through the rolling Yorkshire countryside to Doncaster. 98 riders started in Otley on a sunny morning for the 136.5 kilometre race, including local favourite Lizzie Armistead. In the final 20 kilometres, Armistead, who was riding for the Great Britain team, attacked, making a breakaway with Leah Kirschman of Liv Planter and Doris Schweitzer of Silence Pro Cycling. The gap increased to over a minute, but in the last 2 kilometres they were caught, opening up for a bunch sprint. High-Tech's Kirsten Wild powered to the victory on the line, and Lizzie Armistead's Great Britain team were awarded Best Team.
Yeah, it was a really hard finish, even more because of the attack of the 3 girls, and my team had to chase the whole way, and yeah, it was a really hard course.
It was just brutal. It was very, very windy, a headwind all the way through to the finish. So in those moments you sort of don't know whether you want them to catch you in the pain to end or to hang on and go for the win. So yeah, obviously disappointed that they caught us, but I think a really good team performance from GB today. A bright future for a lot of the women today in our team, so I'm really proud of them.
Welcome to the Amgen Breakaway from Heart Disease women's race, empowered with SRAM. This year's race, once again, starts in the scenic Lake Tahoe.
We are ready to rock. We have a ton of cars to play today and we can't wait.
I'm a bit nervous, especially because of the wind, but excited as well.
You have to be positive. Everyone's dealing with the same weather, so stick to your tactic and deal with Mother Nature as it comes.
Oh, there's always nerves. And of course, on this team, I think there's always a little bit of pressure, but pressure is good. We've felt it all year, and we've still had good results.
I think the Colavita Bianchi team's pretty excited to race. I mean, it might be windy, but it's going to be hilly. It's actually sunny and not snowing, so yeah, we're thrilled to be part of this World Tour event.
106 riders started from the Heavenly Resort in South Lake Tahoe, representing some of the top teams in the US, Europe and worldwide. The first Lexus QOM was hotly contested at Emerald Bay. Sarah Poidevin took 3 points ahead of Mara Abbott and Taylor Wiles. After 21 kilometres, Dame Sarah Story of Podium Ambition launched a solo attack and stayed ahead for 90 kilometres.
I'd say, if we don't start chasing soon, it's not going to come back.
She was caught with just 5 kilometres to go. In the final kilometres, Bowles Dolmans came up to the front to bring US national champion Megan Garnier into place for the final climb. She broke away ahead of Emma Johansson and Kristen Armstrong to claim the victory.
We had a lot of pressure after our teammates worked so hard bringing back Sarah Story, and they really sacrificed a lot bring us to the base of the climb, and I just had to stay focused and focus on my job in that moment.
After one day of racing, Bowles Dolmans' Megan Garnier takes the lead, with Emma Johansson from Wiggle High 5 in second and Kristen Armstrong of 2016 in third.
So I'm joined by New Kids on the Block Silence, a brand new team on the World Tour this year. Alison, Sailor, Rosella and Valet are here with me to play a little game of Truth or Dare. Alison, as this is your home country and your home state, no less, you are going first. So, truth or dare?
Truth.
We're going truth for Alison.
Wild card.
Okay. So a wild card, one of her teammates can ask the question, and it's a truth, so you have to be honest. But on hand we have Dad Steve Tetrick, who is here to find out the truth from Alison. Steve, what is the question?
The question is, what was your favorite food when you were 3 years old?
Oh. You might give the answer after.
Pineapple.
No.
Okay, that was wrong. What's the answer?
The answer is mud.
Well, after that bizarre revelation from Alison Tetrick's dad, it's over to you, Sailor. Truth or dare?
No, that was there.
Okay, what is it?
Sing the American anthem. No. Teach me. I don't understand it.
Okay, say we'll start it. We'll teach you some. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Oh, Yankee de los huevos.
I think that's just about plenty of that. Thank you, Sailor. Rosella, it's now your turn. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth. Okay. Let's see.
Most embarrassing moment on a bike. I think when I was taking a selfie and I almost crashed in the middle of the town. I think it was quite embarrassing.
That is quite embarrassing. Self-induced as well.
Also because the old woman next to me started to laugh.
So last but not least, Valentina, truth or dare?
Dare, definitely.
Dare, definitely. All right, let's see.
Squirt a teammate with a water gun.
Oh no!
So you have to. You could. Well, you have to decide which one you'd like to squirt most.
Oh no!
Alison,
I'll kill you.
Rosella.
And now you.
Because I can't choose. thank you to Silence for taking part in our game of Truth or Dare. But I think it's time the rest of the girls got a little bit of revenge on Valentina. Ladies? Oh God.
Don't go anywhere, we'll be back after the break.
Hi, I'm Anna Mears. Welcome to Voxwomen.
It's windy out there and hilly course, like undulating, always up and down, and it's going to be hard.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm excited to do it with the team. We've been practicing really hard. We've come out here a couple times and we've pre-ridden the course, so we know what we're going to do, and it's going to be really exciting.
Held on the 20.3 kilometre course, 18 teams took part in the first ever team time trial for the women's race. Canyon SRAM set the bar high early on in the day with a time of 28 minutes and 9 seconds. US team United Healthcare put on a strong performance on the windy course, taking 11 seconds off that time. Hot favourite Bowles Diamonds came in at 27 minutes and 39 seconds. But it was the team 2016 who took the best time of the day, taking the win.
It's time to get the champagne on ice 2016. You are going to be winner here at
You know, I have to say, if I were to choose one stage to win during the Tour of California, it would have been the team time trial. It brings our team together, and we've worked really hard to come out here a little bit early, which is always a sacrifice, because when you get some time at home, you want to be home, and so we all came out here 3 days early to get to know the course, and it was just such a great feeling, and to bring that and to show the girls on the team and the development that we have happening on 2016 Ride Biker, they can see how they can win now against the best. And I think, you know, a week before this race, you look at the start list and the first thoughts you have are the intimidation of these big European teams coming in. So sometimes it's what's between your ears, and we talk a lot about that. So we did it, and we're so excited.
But Megan, so the sprint jersey, the leaders jersey, and now the QOM jersey as well. How many do you want from this race?
That was a little bit of a surprise. I'm happy to stay in the yellow jersey. That was a team effort today, and I'm still in the yellow jersey because of the team. Of course, we wanted the win today, but 2016 had a great ride, and we did our best.
Hey, everybody!
After today's team time trial, Megan Garnier retains the yellow jersey, heading into stage 3. Ahead of an important stage 3, we talk to the support behind the teams and get their top tips for a perfect racing bike setup.
So Voxwomen have asked me just to do a short talk on how to adjust your brakes. First thing we're going to look at is the fact that you have this little lever on here. Now, one of the most common things that we tend to find is that people turn up to an event or to a ride and they have this little lever open, and the problem with that, it makes the brake really spongy. So if we flip that lever down, it actually tightens it up. Second thing you can do as well to make an adjustment on the brake is you have this little barrel adjuster on top of the actual brake caliper itself. This one can be wound either clockwise or anti-clockwise to actually loosen or tighten the brake. If you wind it anti-clockwise, it'll push the brake pads closer to the rim. If you wind it clockwise, it moves the brake pads away from the rim. The final adjustment you've got is on the brake pinch bolt here, and you can obviously use a 5mm Allen key to adjust the actual tension on the brake cable.
today's a new day and we're going to treat it like a single day. But I think it's going to be an aggressive day out there because there's a lot of teams that don't have much, and they're going to be looking to take a stage win.
I can't see the jersey on my back, so I'm just going to go do what I always do out there. We look to stage wins, and we have a well-rounded team, and we have Evie in third place, and I'm in first place right now, so they have to come over us, and they have to challenge us on the day.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We're up for a challenge, and I think after the team time trial yesterday, a lot of teams will be looking to get something out of the race.
Stage 3 from Santa Rosa was a tough 111-kilometre route marked by some challenging climbs and a scenic coastal highway.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mara Abbott attacked on the final QOM at Coleman Valley and was chased down by an elite group including Megan Garnier, Evie Stevens, Elena Amialusik, Emma Johansson and Kristen Armstrong, who increased the gap from the peloton to 1 minute 30 seconds. With 20 kilometres to go, the group was caught, meaning the peloton was back together for the first of the fast city centre circuits. United Healthcare sprinter Corinne Riviera contested the final sprint, but it was Mariana Vos of Raboliv who pulled ahead in the last 5 metres to take the stage win.
Yeah, of course it's fantastic to win a stage, and especially after such a hard stage, and it was a lot of suffering today.
All going to plan. Today it was important to keep the jersey.
It was a really fun day, and in particular it was great riding with Emma Johansson. Having someone behind me like her and as a quality of rider of her gave me a lot of confidence and made it a lot of fun.
With only 1 day of racing to go, Megan Garnier's strong lead leaves her in a good position for the overall win, with Kristen Armstrong second and Megan's teammate Evelyn Stevens in third. The final day of the women's race involved a 70-kilometre criterium-style stage with 20 laps through the city centre and around the iconic Capitol building. Wide roads, long straights and technical corners mean it would be a fast and furious finish to the 4-day race, and a possible chance for the sprinters to shine. Several laps into the stage, Emily Collins of Team Tibco suffered an unfortunate crash, setting back several of the main contenders, including sprinter Corinne Riviera. In the final lap, the pace was relentless, and it was Kirsten Wild who pulled ahead for a clean victory. Megan Garnier was safely within the front group, retaining her lead in the GC and holding on to yellow jersey once again.
Yeah, the sprint was really nice. I could come in a good position by the help of my teammates. They put me in the right spot, but they had to work so much today and closed everything, and was perfect to make it to a bench sprint.
I'm very proud to do it on home soil. Almost my hometown here, being in California. It's nice to wear the stars and stripes in the US, but then I had the yellow jersey on top of it, so I guess it's like a double bonus. And it was a great race for Bowles Dolmans, and we're happy to continue with the World Tour wins.
So the standings on the final day left Megan Garnier with the overall win, Kristen Armstrong second, and Evelyn Stevens third.
What an epic 4 days it's been here in California at the Amgen Breakaway from Heart Disease women's race, empowered with SRAM. There have been highs and lows, but it was Megan Garnier who made it 6 wins from 8 in the UCI Women's World Tour for Bowles Dolmans. As ever, follow us on social media at Voxwomen, and until next time, it's goodbye from all of us here in Sacramento.
Thanks for watching the Voxwomen cycling show.